Guys, Rema is really out there right now, and this guy has declared himself the big four. I keep saying this. Rema is a big four based on the numbers Rema is doing and based on the number he has done on Spotify. I think we should consider this guy as a big four. Recently, he had a concert at Madison Square Gardens. A lot of people will say, Ashake, they do the same thing. But when you check the visibility of Rema right now and the longevity of Rema, you cannot really compare that to Ashake right now. Ashake did most of those kind of numbers when he was with YBNL or Lamide. And now a lot of people are looking at Ashake. His relocation to the US has actually disconnected Ashake from his African audience. Let's talk about Rema right now. Rema did a number at Madison Square Gardens, that is about 19,200 capacity arena, and then moved to Canada and did Scotiabank Arena at about 19,800 capacity arena. That was really massive to an extent. And the question a lot of people are really asking, who are the management team of Rema? I think Don Jazzy is really doing a lot of work with Rema. That is something I feel, because when you look at the management team of Rema, though you may not see Don Jazzy like that, but you'll be seeing the COO of Maven Records. That is a person of Tega. So you got to understand that these guys, they didn't just leave Rema alone. They are really selling this guy to the world at a time like this, and that is a big strategy for Rema, and we have to commend that. But the question right now, is Rema fit to be called the big four? Because he did a scintillating performance at the Madison Square Gardens, before the dummy or before the mannequin of Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido, and a lot of people called it disrespectful. Do you think it was disrespectful for Rema to do that? I want you to put that in the comment section. Let's catch a glimpse. Guys, what can you say out of this? I want you to put that in the comment section so that we can have a clean glimpse at what you feel. Guys, is Rema forcing himself to be the big four, and can he really cope with the controversies that comes with the big three and big four? That is a question I need to ask right here, because when you look at the likes of Burna Boy, you look at the likes of Davido, Wizkid, those are the big threes in Afrobeat in Nigeria. But Rema is saying that they are big four. Can he cope with the controversies and the longevity and the competitions and the conflict of all of those things? I want you to put that in the comment section. I think this big four, big three is not necessary right now, because I keep saying that these artists, they are of different times, different genres. That is something I kind of understand about that. When you talk of those times, you talk about Wizkid actually pumping out content, music out there, kind of hitting the mainstreams and the rest. You talk about, at the time, it was Davido, although Davido is still making impact in terms of longevity. And then you talk about Burna Boy right now, making impact and also, doing a lot of numbers. But Rema is really trying for himself. And would you say that based on the statistical report of Rema, based on longevity and a lot of other things, would you call Rema the big four? But based on my own opinion, I will call Rema the big small four. He's really doing a lot for himself and has learned, over the years from the likes of Wizkid, Burna Boy, Don Jazzy, and a lot of others, Davido. I think he must have learned a lot, and now he's putting it to work, and the creativity of Rema is highly respected. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.